guys, Crew Blonde Way back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
And we're back with Fallout, the finale episode. Where last time we learned that Vault 4 wasn't as bad as maybe we thought they could have been.
Yeah, it was bad in the beginning, and then it got real bad, and now it's better.
Yeah, and they're descendants of the people that were experimented upon.
Yep, and that's why they look odd and different.
Yeah, and I still want to know more because like they had their little ritual blood thing
they did
too,
have
which was a little
their
weird.
Sex ritual.
That thing was a little weird. Had Moldaver involved in it somehow. So, but we got the head, gave it to Lucy, and now Maximus is heading off to his death. You think he's gonna die?
They're not gonna be happy with him.
I'll bet all the money in my pocket that Maximus is dead at the end of the episode. Yeah, it's like 5 or so.
I bet all of. Ooh, actually.
You trying to think what you got in your pocket?
Yeah, actually. I went to the ATM the other day. I shouldn't take that bet. I will bet also $5.
Okay, $5. All right. So Maximus,
he's not dead. By the
he
end
won't
of
be
the
dead by the end. All right.
Yeah.
So there we go. Here, I'll shake it. Ha ha ha! I don't have 19. I have 5. So.
Yeah, there's $19 back there, but that's not ours to bet with.
Yeah, I would say Lucy, but I don't think that she's gonna die. I think she's
No.
like the main character of it all. Norman could, right? Norman, is that the brother's name?
He could be dead, you think?
I mean, I don't know what he's looking at in the vault, and I don't know what the other vault has, and he just walked into that other vault, and I have no idea I don't know what that's gonna be.
Sure.
And the one dude, the head, ran away from something. They were trying to kill him with that turret, remember? So who knows what's gonna happen? I guess we shall find out here, now.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens.
Me too. There's so many different things they could show us.
Well, I know, like all 3 like storylines that we're following. I really want to see where it goes. Oh, the Brotherhood.
Yep.
There's like 3 of them coming in too, right? So does that mean like 3 power suits? Oh, is he flying off?
Yeah.
I guess they picked him up.
They're gonna be curious why he's wearing power armor garb. Those, yeah, the other 2 knights from the other 2 vertibirds.
Still clear for landing. The locals put up a fight, but so did we.
The locals put up a fight. Oh, man, they already killed most of the people in Philly.
Yep. What'd they find? Like pre-war tech?
Maybe.
That's a lot of Brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of knights there too.
They're all looking at him not very
And they
nice.
killed everybody, didn't they?
Looks a lot like it, yeah. They put up a fight, but so did we. They probably don't leave like just prisoners much, right?
Probably not.
You're wearing the knight's red. Where's your knight?
He died in battle.
It's not the first time. A brother in your company has fallen into misfortune. I fear you lied then, just as you lie now.
Wait.
Dang.
I can help you!
Please, my lord. My injury was my own doing, not his.
What?
Wow.
Let me tell you what happened. Fade to black, come back. Okay, now I understand. Let's do one of those.
And together, you and I, we will take power. And with it, we will start a new brotherhood with me as its head and the likes of you as its sword.
A new brotherhood.
A coup?
I was waiting for like an evil laugh. Man, well, she might have to kill him. Oh, we've made it. Look at the car gate. You reached your destination. That's so cool. Is that like in the games? Do they do that?
Yeah. New location unlocked.
I wonder how much it like actually operated, like the Pip-Boy itself in this, like what it could actually do.
Yeah.
Growing corn. Huh. Wait, is that one of the ones that she released? Was there a ghoul that had like long hair and kind of a black suit like that waved at her?
Yeah.
Is that who that is?
Yeah, that's the one that waved at her, I think, because he had the fancy tie.
Like, yeah. And then the little girl came out and was like, nah.
Yeah.
Oh. Dude, when he gets there, what's he gonna do?
Probably the same thing he did at Philly.
Try to
kill
over the
everybody?
world. He didn't try to kill everyone right away. Just anyone who's in his way.
Yeah.
And then the Brotherhood came in and finished everything off.
Yeah.
I love the flashbacks.
Flashbacks are great.
Sit outside and listen. What is that? Oh, that's that one guy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that car. It's like a weird smart car.
Oh, yeah? I don't have kids myself, but I do have a training program for up-and-coming executives, and that's basically the same thing. The basic idea is that the biggest obstacle to achievement has been the brevity of the human lifespan. It's prevented us from working on projects that require centuries, maybe even millennia to see through. So ideally, Buds will keep my project on track centuries into the future. Nifty.
Bud, we're getting late.
So just preventing people from dying? Mm-hmm. Like how you get ghouls?
Fuck.
Can't get enough of a signal, huh? Oh, what a view!
It's a heck of a view.
What was that thing? A telescope?
I think so. I think this is an old observatory.
Dad is just in a bird box? Oh. Whoa.
I wonder who that is.
Yeah, it's gotta be someone, right? There's no way it's like her mom or anything, right?
That's what I'm worried about.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna keep things civil.
Put it on her plate.
In the food.
That's it.
First,
What is it?
what if I tell you how I know your father? Who he really is?
And then show us Norman in the vault.
No. Don't listen to
You think your father was born in a vault? Like you?
Is he one of the long living? Is that what Bud was talking about?
Like
Like
your
the people
brother.
that could live for a long time?
Buds.
There's a group of them, Moldaver, maybe one of them, maybe like a few people that can
Well,
just.
she hasn't aged and she's not a ghoul.
She doesn't seem to be a ghoul at all, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get it. Sister, I'll get it, don't you worry.
Is that a brain?
Yeah.
Wait, you're not Betty. Or Hank. You share only 50% of Hank Maclean's DNA.
His son?
No. No.
What are you?
Initiate Protocol 53.
Ah! What the? Kick it!
Just put the mop handle back in front of him. Oh,
Okay, I
no.
think we're.
No, sorry, just hold still.
Okay.
Who are you?
Wait. I won't answer your questions unless you let me inject you with this.
With this.
By the way, Mr. Howard, there's a new guy who works at Barb, Henry. Do you mind if I bring him by just to meet you for a moment?
Of course. Yeah, always happy to meet a fan.
Henry. Maybe that is. Okay, I have an idea who maybe it could be.
I have an idea who it could be too.
On behalf of everyone here at Vault-Tec, welcome.
Let's call this what it is, Bud.
Big MT.
Your sales aren't up to snuff.
Our vaults have the resources to survive for centuries. Meanwhile, our competitors, every other human who isn't us, will be dead on the surface. Because after all, what is the ultimate weapon of mass destruction?
Time.
Time.
Come on, Barb. Set him straight.
When I think about the future, I think about my daughter.
Why isn't this working? This is conflict resolution 101.
Where's the rest of the vault?
This is the rest of the vault.
That's it.
Is this where my dad's from?
You'll never find out. Oh, he's gonna find out.
I love the dialogue in this. It's so good.
You'll never find out. Oh, what? Are they frozen? Cloned? Constant clonage?
These are Bud's buds. My buds. America outsourced the survival of this country to the private sector. But it would have been insane to keep a failed nation alive, so we kept Vault Tech alive instead. A well-trained...
Betty Pearson.
Several.
We have
trio vaults.
over 100 vaults spread across America. Enough for each of you to claim several, where you can play out your own ideas for how to create the perfect conditions for humanity, whatever you want to do. No one needs to know. And may the best idea win.
We could intentionally overcrowd a vault so people have to compete to survive inside it.
We have been developing a robot that delivers milk to the front door. It's quite intelligent. I would like to see a vault governed by it.
What about using a vault to develop a super mutant soldier, using illegal immigrants?
We could pump psychotropic drugs into the air supply.
We could separate parents and children, and only the smartest kids reach adult.
What?
But we're talking about making a significant investment based on a hypothetical. How can you guarantee results?
What, the end of the world?
By dropping the bomb ourselves.
I nut!
Mm-hmm.
Everything all right, Mr. Howard?
Fine. I'm fine, Betty.
Betty.
He is so excited to meet
That's
you.
Betty. And is this gonna be
A nuclear
Hank?
event would be a
Or is
tragedy.
it gonna be the head?
But also an
It's
opportunity.
gonna be one of those two, right?
Perhaps the
She
greatest
said her name was Henry.
Yeah, Hank and Henry are kind of like the same name, right? They're interchangeable.
Mr. Howard, huge fan. I'm Henry, but everyone calls me Hank.
That digital makeup looks
Wow.
real good.
Your father has been around for a very long time.
He's 200 years old. How did Moldaver make it this far?
This is our chance to make war obsolete. Because in our current societal configuration, which took shape without intentional guidance, we have friction. We have conflict, and we have war. And war, well, war never changes.
That's what Snake told me.
He never told your mother either.
Okay, so her mother was just in the breeding pool then, not
I
one
guess,
of the
yeah.
executives.
I mean, he said he came from the vault and met her.
About my mother.
Yeah.
She was like you. She was kind, loving,
Day killer.
curious. Isn't that why you came to the surface, really?
Did she get too close?
That's why Betty and her father buried her.
Oh, and then the Brotherhood's getting ready to fight, and the Ghoul's on his way.
Leaving with her. I am going back to where she came from. A vault. It's a place that's peaceful and safe.
Maybe you shouldn't have told all that.
Vault-Tec had to try to play God, huh?
Well,
They've ruined everything.
not just Vault-Tec, all those other companies too.
Sure.
But yes.
Lucy, let's go. Let's get out of here.
So she ran away. Like you did, Lucy. And took her children.
And took her children.
But then her husband came after her. And when she decided not to
She
return
talked
home,
about the sun, and it just realizing it wasn't the sun.
and he burned that city to the ground.
Was it Shady?
Shady Sands, yeah.
Shady Sands.
She's lying, Lucy.
That's how Vault-Tec deals with competition. Just like they did 200 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, that was really the sun. Well, I still don't know how Moldaver made it this far, though. Like, was she a management thing, too? Why? Or is she a ghoul, but just handling it better?
No.
Look at this place.
Lucy.
Isn't it great?
What you brought me is cold fusion. All I need is for him to give me the code.
Lucy! Look at me! Look at me! See?
Norman's finding is making this work, but she doesn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
My mother. What happened to her?
Oh, I hope it's not her.
Damn it.
Is it her? Oh, really it is. Missing the arm where they took off the Pit Boy or something?
Well, that side of her face is gone too, probably from the blast, right?
Yeah, I guess. So they get power? Wow. And she said Cold Fusion is what her company had been working for until they got bought by
Until they got bought out. Yep.
Oh, and the Brotherhood's coming.
Yeah.
They're gonna destroy everything. This is why they were after the relic. Are they aware of what it is exactly, or just an item, you know? Because if they get this, no wonder he wants to rule. If you have infinite energy.
Well, it was great meeting you. I actually have to get back home.
You can't go home, Son of Tank.
Oh, no! He was R2-ing over there.
Not with what you've learned.
Kick him!
Just until we're all ready to go to the surface.
That could be hundreds of years.
Yeah.
True. That's why I'd suggest you wait it out in your dad's pod.
Open all the pods. That's bound to mess up their plans, right?
Sure.
I guess they could all climb back in, but...
I suppose.
Look how many there seems to be so many.
There are. And there's only that one section on the right that's been used so far, right?
Yeah. Probably like, what, 15, 20 of them maybe?
Yeah.
She is no different than me.
She's doing what it takes to save her people, but... Cold Fusion ready, sweet. As long as she's not trying to blow up the world.
Right?
Seems like a better idea. No, the Brotherhood.
I loved your mother,
Here, let her jump in the cage with you.
but she stopped being your mother when she left home. When she took you into danger.
They started making a city. People were living there.
Yeah. The only reason she was in danger is because of you.
Alright, at least 5 power armors are coming. Oh, they got... Oh, shit! They got one of them.
Got one of the ships.
Oh my goodness! They took out one.
A bright new sun will suddenly.
You know, I feel like I'd want to be not the guy having to carry a flag.
Yeah.
I want a gun if we're doing this. Those things are intimidating. There's 2 of them at least left. There's 3. The suit looks so cool.
Yeah, it does.
Like someone's really walking in that next to these people, you know? It's not like it's just a CGI thing.
Yeah, no.
They're killing everybody.
Yeah.
It's hard to fight power armor, huh?
I see
Ooh, is that?
Has the whistle.
What's
I bet
he
that
doing?
outfit makes y'all feel like a big man, don't it? There was a flaw in the welding. I wonder if they fix that in this new model.
Oh!
Nope.
I take it as a no.
I guess not.
Took their power core.
Yep, now it's all dark.
Fusion core, I should say.
Dude, he got that guy with one shot. Oh! The light
This
is so cool.
good.
Just keep shooting so I can see. Oh, in his neck.
Lucy.
Yeah, it's hard to look over there and be like, this is the right answer that you did?
Yeah.
That was the right answer?
Open the doors.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
He is.
Lucy, let's go. Come on.
Hey, we gotta get out of here.
No, not with him.
Why not with him? What do you mean?
It was him.
What?
It was him.
What was him?
That was his home too, right? He
Yeah.
lived in Shady.
Shady's house.
Oh no!
Well, at least he doesn't have a helmet.
Lucy, you're coming with me.
Oh damn!
Fuck.
He could be dead, Calvin.
Here's my $5.
You gonna shoot your dad?
Shoot him in the face right
You're gonna
now.
have to. It's the only way you can do it.
That and the defect in the breastplate.
The Ghoul's still here, right? He might.
You want another autograph, young Henry?
Damn.
Now, I've waited over 200 years to ask somebody one question. Where's my fucking family?
Oh, are they all down in that vault? Are they all in the management vault? He's gonna run and jump, isn't he?
Damn.
Fuck. A lot of dead people. Is everyone dead? Did Moldaver die?
War never changes.
I don't think Moldaver did.
Now, you can stay here with him, but when his tin can soldier friends take this place, and they gonna take this place, they will kill you and everybody here.
Go with the Ghoul. I want him to kind of be the anti-hero-y dude, you know?
Sure.
Oh my gosh, there's Zeppelins coming, there's more
There's
of
the
them
other
coming.
one, yeah.
That was just the first wave, you know?
Sure.
I think it's,
The mom.
yeah, put her out of her misery kind of thing. I don't want to see her like that, you know?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
I was like, is that where it ends? Yeah, where's Moldaver? What about the cold fusion? What's gonna happen? Alright, well, he's awake. Uh-oh. I don't know what's gonna happen here. These two don't know each other, right? Moldaver and Maximus. Activated cold fusion. You start seeing lights coming on.
Yeah. Fuck.
Wow.
That's so cool.
What do you suppose your brotherhood would do with infinite power?
You take it.
Yep.
Maybe you can stop them. Maybe you can't. Maybe all you can do is try.
Yeah, damn it.
Always carrying around his like saddlebag, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Where's Lucy?
We're not even
Like how Hollywood has lights shining on it. I wonder if that's because of the cold fusion.
Yeah.
and me.
Sponsored by Nuka-Cola.
The whole city.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Is it the dad or who's this?
I walk with my
That looks scary.
even till eternity.
Seattle?
My echo.
Is that what that's supposed to be? Ah, it's over.
That's the New Vegas skyline.
Oh, is that where they are?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is, right there.
Yep.
New Vegas.
Should have waited like 10 seconds.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was gonna show the sign. Huh.
All right. Well,
that's really interesting.
it's been an interesting story, and depending on what they do and how they go forward with things too, like the past thing they had already introduced that we have tons of vaults all over the place, and you can basically just choose how you want to run them and see what works best for you.
Yep.
So you could have where it's like we're going to experiment on people. You can have what they're doing in Vault 31 to 32, 33, that thing. You can have mutations. You can have one ran by a robot
that brings
milk delivery.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
have one intentionally overcrowded and they have to fight to survive.
Yeah.
Vault.
Like you'll see all kinds of different things with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's how the games kind of go with it, where like you're just waking up from vaults that are all ran from different methods and stuff.
Yeah,
or what.
they are. A lot of times they're all very, very kind of different things.
Did this have much more of a 3 kind of story, or
this was more of a 3 story.
Because there's lots of elements of it that I recognize from 3, like even from like the way kind of Philly reminds me of like one of the starting towns to going off to find your dad, and I think that one was like in DC or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but I feel like I had to go to the Washington Monument was the one mission I had.
Yeah, I think 3 was in the DC area.
You have New Vegas.
4 was in Boston, I think. And yeah, New Vegas obviously is in
Nevada area.
Nevada.
And 76 is in like Appalachia. I don't know about 1 and 2. When did the first Fallout game come out?
The very first Fallout game?
Yeah. Fallout 3 was in 2008. Yep. Okay. The first one was released October 10th, 1997.
I was going to say 10/10/97, which was the code.
I wrote that down at 10/10/97. I wonder if that's when the first Fallout one came out. So
that's cool.
His secret code was the release date of Fallout, the first game. So
that's neat.
So Buds was a thing they pushed forward through, I guess, and did like a cryo freeze for everybody, and slowly they wake people up while Bud's brain runs things, I guess.
So they're like specially selected and trained and kind of groomed by the company to be
basically managers.
And then when it's their turn to take over, it
seems like they just wake up the next one in the line kind of thing, and then they just like, here, put this one into the next vault. Put this one into the next vault. And at some point, Vault 32 must have learned of this separately from the mom doing her thing.
Yeah.
And that caused them to all go crazy and kill each other, kill themselves, kill the manager.
Yeah.
And then they locked it all down, and I guess that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we just left off with Norman being locked in there.
Yeah.
Like, that's just where Norman is. I do like the Lucy Ghoul. Like, the Ghoul has been a character that I'm like, I hate him, but I like him. You know, like, I want to see more of his story.
Like, he's very, like, I don't know, player character energy. Not like main character, but like, obviously that's Lucy, right? Is the intended main character of the show, but he's like, he's the kind of character that a player would play in the game. Of like, all right, I'm going to be a real hardline here. I'm going to kill all these people because they're shooting at me. What am I supposed to do? You know? But then, like, oh, this person needs help. Well, I guess I'll give him a little bit of help. You know? That kind of thing.
Yeah. He doesn't just kill people for no reason exactly.
No. But if they fuck him over, then the game is over for you.
Yeah. So, I also like that his motivation has been, where's his family? That's one of the things I've been asking, too. Is like, so what happened to his wife and what happened to his daughter? Because the wife was working towards getting them in a good vault, which may be Vault 31, since that's where Henry was, and
it's
Betty
likely,
was also there, right?
It's likely that they went into Vault 31.
So if that's the case, where did the daughter go? Did he get her to a vault when the bombs were blowing up?
Yeah.
Which I guess was what Vault Tech did. Like, shoot, what was the wife's name? I forget. I have to go back. Janie was the daughter, but the wife was like, we'll drop the bombs. And like, that's a...
Yeah, we drop the bomb ourselves. We start the war, and then we don't have to worry about peace negotiations.
I really like that the first episode's called The End, which kind of really shows like how we got to where we are, but not all of it. And then this one is the beginning, which is that now we're getting into the Fallout, like, surface stories and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Like, this is the beginning of the new world, you know?
Yeah, the New Vegas. Why New Vegas? What's in New Vegas? I've never played New Vegas, so if I play anything, I might try to play Fallout 3, especially if this one kind of followed more Fallout 3 storylines. Yeah. Maybe I'll go back and try to play through that and then not play any New Vegas, so that when the Season 2 comes out, I won't know New Vegas stuff, and I won't have that connection.
Okay.
Maybe. Because you've played New Vegas, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's one that you've talked a lot about being pretty good.
It's very good, yeah. Fallout 3 is definitely good as well. There's some mechanics of New Vegas that I really like playing. Like, you can craft your own ammo in New Vegas, where you can't in 3.
Gotcha.
You have to, like, buy it. And
so you focus on melee weapons.
Well, I mean, eventually you just get so rich that you can buy everything. But, yeah, it's still, like, New Vegas kind of introduced the idea of, like, crafting things more from, like, junk that you pick up and combining things and stuff like that. But
yeah, whenever they said about Henry's a big fan of you and wants to meet him, okay, it's either going to be Hank, which is a Henry Hank, like that's a common. It's like Richard and Dick, right? Kind of common names together. And I was like, or I don't remember if we ever got the name of the head guy that was a scientist.
Yeah,
maybe he is someone who. That's why he knows a lot. But
sure,
I wonder where he was. I wonder if he came from. Like, we don't know where he really came from. He could have came from New Vegas, maybe, and got to Philly and was trying to get to Moldaver. I don't know exactly where he started out at.
Sure, it would be interesting to see like where his story started from, because he could have been one of the people that Moldaver had been talking to and like got involved in the program to be like, or maybe she, like he said like get this information to Moldaver, right? So he knew who she was and what her goal was. Maybe they were working together on the cold fusion before Vault Tech bought them out.
Like he was a fellow scientist or in the company with Moldaver. We never really got an answer why Moldaver's still around. Really.
Not really.
Like, I don't think that she was a ghoul because she died and got shot there. But maybe like her and the scientist both had been like frozen or something like that and were woken up. Because she was also around during Shady.
Yeah.
So she should have, at least if she was frozen, she's been awake at least since like Lucy was 6 or whatever it was.
I would say so, unless she like goes from frozen to alive for like a short stint, and then she goes back to frozen, and then like kind of
maybe
spaces out her time.
I like how they take the Lucy story there with her remembering the cornfields and thinking about the sun and how it used to be a real sun until she learned that it was just a movie projector or whatever. But it's because she has memories of actually being out in the real sun.
She remembers, like, you know, I feel like I used to remember it being warmer, right?
Yeah, she had conversations like that.
No, it's really cool. It's really sad.
Yeah, I mean, it's also sad when like Vault-Tech's talking about like the rumors of peace have set us back a little bit. Like what? I mean, the rumors of peace. Let that. Why are you fighting that?
Our stock prices are plummeting because peace is happening.
So we go, we hide in the vaults, we let time kill off everything up top. Just things will slowly get radiated, and the half-life will come down, and then eventually we'll come to the surface, and we'll all have the same idea of repopulating and being one faction. Which is ridiculous, because it's not going to happen if you have these vaults not communicating with each other across the globe of the U.S. I feel like you're going to get factions of these vaults, you know, in general, right?
I think the idea is that the one that they decide is the best to repopulate is the one that gets chosen, and the others get shut down.
Is that
so
what
like,
it is?
So
who makes that decision?
Management. So like, you have like however many vaults, like 300 vaults or whatever there is across like North America or the US, that you have 300 different chances of creating the perfect like
vault scenario kind
government structure and civilization and everything, to where like you can just perfectly honeypick your desired outcome, your desired like society of what they will then.
So then they'll open up one vault, and that's the one that will come to the surface and continue to spread. Man, I thought it was
but
like,
they
okay,
all have that idea, like, okay, one day, you know, we'll be among the ones to go to the surface, but then who's to say that day for them just never comes? They just keep living down there until, you know, either Vault-Tec decides to shut them down or whatever.
Yeah, I guess. And maybe that's why, like, Wilzig, the target, the head, he knew of, like, Lucy and Maclean and the name and Henry and the mom. And, like, he knew a lot of information, it felt like.
And I wonder what other projects that Wilzig was working on, too.
What else he was doing, sure.
Yeah, because it seemed like he was working on the cold fusion
was a thing.
And then it seemed like he, like, did it. He succeeded. And then he, like, started training the dog and stuff. Didn't it seem like that?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's probably whatever the Brotherhood's working for, right? Like, they must be working the same thing together.
Yeah, like,
the Brotherhood goes out, they collect these things, they bring them back, this group takes it.
Yeah, how did the Brotherhood and the Ghoul and all them find out about the guy leaving? Unless
the Ghoul
weren't, like,
had the bounty thing from those one guys, which maybe also could have been the same people, like putting out a bounty, we need this target. And then the Brotherhood was like the military itself or the police force actually doing it, right? So like those guys were like, dog. And then the Brotherhood was like, the police are also looking for this man. The dog, the bounty hunter, went and got the Ghoul.
Yeah.
And then got eaten. Or killed or whatever. I don't know.
Because he didn't want to share the bounty.
Yeah, and he needed someone real good. I really like that the Ghoul is motivated by family. I like that a lot. I want to see.
I do like that as well.
I want to see more of that, and I want to see them like working together in the Ghoul, not like just, I don't know. I know he was after what he was after.
Sure.
Like, I guess like at this point he would do whatever to figure out where his family is, and that's what motivates him to stay alive.
Like, that's definitely what motivates him to like kill all the Vaulties, you know, that he wants to. Like, he doesn't have any like compassion for them, but also like instead of just trying to ruin all their plans, he needs something from them. I think it'll be interesting later on when he has to come to terms with like, what kind of world am I bringing them back into if I do free them?
Yeah, right. Yeah, what is this going to be like? How can I keep them safe if they've been safe this long? What? And is the daughter been growing up at all in anything to where now it's like, oh, well, here's where we're at. I assume the idea is that the people that aren't like the management or the higher ups, and you have lower people for the management, like you want to have been cryo frozen the entire time until now civilization's back, and then you wake up and you're back in civilization, right?
Yeah.
Like, I assume that would be the idea thereafter.
That would probably be ideal for you.
Yeah, I don't want to wake up 150 years and, like, the surface still sucks. There's radiation everywhere. I'm going to get eaten by gulpers, you know? Like,
sure.
I want that stuff to, like, phase out. But I don't know.
Well, sure, but by then, like, you would still be in a vault until it's ready to go back to the surface.
I suppose, yeah. And you just have the Brotherhood up top going through and just killing all the things and people they find to
and removing all evidence of possible, like...
I guess that's why they don't kill Maximus there when he's a kid, is they recruit him instead. Because they killed how many people? But that kid lived. Why didn't you just kill that kid too?
Well, like, yeah, I feel like it's like
hello, citizen, we're here to save you.
What are they? A foundling.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone who's young and can be indoctrinated.
Yeah, they become like child soldiers basically, and which he didn't die. For a second, I thought he might.
For a second, I thought he might too, especially when he got bashed in the head with that.
He got
power
hit
armor.
and then bammed into, and then he just was out. So, I mean, I've been saving up, Calvin.
Saving up for a bet?
Yeah. So, see?
5 caps.
Here's 5. I had 6. I said everything in there, but I got 6.
Okay.
6. I don't know how much you can spend these for today, but you hold on to those. Those are gonna be worth it.
I don't know. You can make a wicked necklace out of these.
They'll be worth it soon.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe not too soon.
These are twist-offs, too.
Give them to your kids.
Okay. Will do. Thank you, Aaron.
You're welcome.
I love the sound that bottle caps make.
They do make a really good sound.
Because they make the sound in the game, too.
Do they? Like when you grab, like when you take them off bodies or whatever?
Yeah, when you take them off bodies, it sounds like...
That makes sense.
Or if you pay with something, it's like...
Just record
it's like jingle around. Yeah.
No, I might need to play Fallout 3.
Smells like root beer too.
They're all root beer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had a couple that I was holding on upstairs, and I got more last night. I'm like, yes, I will pay with these.
Nice.
So now, that's why I just said in my pocket. I said I got like 5, and then you said dollars. Like, oh, I won't specify mine.
Yeah. No, that's good. That was good. I was surprised.
All right. I don't know how long. I hope they do a season 2. This has been a lot of fun.
Well,
I've definitely enjoyed it.
Now I guess I can reveal to you, I found out a few days ago, accidentally, but they are confirmed for a season 2.
Good. No, this has been probably one of the better like video game adaptations I think that we've had. I think Last of Us was really good. I think it captured a lot of the feelings and the tone, the ambiance, like just location-wise looked good for it. But this one here, like I think it's harder to do because that one, like, okay, you're in a post-apocalyptic world, things are just kind of run down, but it's not like post-apocalyptic, like nuclear blast, mutations, and all that stuff. And this is done really well with like the air of comedy, but also how like graphic and terrible things are too, and yeah. So
no, it's one of my favorite shows in general, and it's one of the best video game adaptations as well. Like, those two things, separate from each other, are very commendable.
Sure. Yeah, I think
like I watch a lot of TV.
I have very little experience with any Fallout, and I think I enjoyed it a lot. So I think that this is also done well, where if you have no experience, like you're just unveiling and learning this world.
The resurgence of Fallout memes on the internet have been insane.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's been great. Sales of the games have gone way up.
I'm sure. People are like, this is cool. I want to play the game.
Yeah.
How
I
far
was
back
telling
do you
Aaron
go?
that I might have told you in a video, or I might have not, but I completed my collection of all the other Fallout games because they were on sale on Steam. Paid like $20 and I got like 6 games and all the DLCs and stuff. They might still be going on. I don't know.
I have to go look.
It might have been till like the 26th.
By the time you see this, it might not be, but it might be. So
yeah, check it out.
But yeah, no, Fallout games are a lot of fun. Maybe I'll play and record some of my aspects.
I was gonna say, like, how much of it have you played? You've gotten to the first settlement, right?
I remember going to a first settlement. I think it gave me a mission of like going to like I had to go to like the Washington Monument or something like that.
Okay.
On, like for some kind of radio satellite tower thing or something.
That's like the first main, like, out in the world story quest.
And I remember just kind of.
Would you be
around.
interested in streaming it?
I mean, maybe. Yeah. I just don't know how long it takes to do it. But I could also record it maybe and like just get like highlights of what happens too.
You could do that. That might be a better way of doing it because
I feel like there's a lot that you could just...
Since it's an open world, you
roam.
can spend as much time as you want playing that game.
Yeah.
Like, I played it on console, so I don't know how many hours I had in it, but it was hundreds.
I believe that. Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, it's a typical Bethesda game. You can just wander and find like a little house, and there's a whole like storyline there.
And I can just live there. That's just where I stop. Forget who's dad.
Not mine. This is a game.
There's ants out there and they shoot flamethrowers. I don't like it. It's scary, okay? But yeah, but I never got any power armor or any of that kind of stuff. I think I might have made it to like some kind of like supermarket looking place or something.
Okay.
I feel like there was a supermarket somewhere.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And it's been, I don't know, when that game came out. I say I played it maybe 2009
2008,
or something.
I think, is
Was
what
it?
you said earlier.
Is that what I said? Yeah. So like it probably was 2009, 2010, something like that. Fallout 3 was released 2008. Yep.
Yeah.
And 4 was in 2015. When was Vegas? Vegas was earlier than that, right?
Vegas was earlier.
Oh, it was Fallout 3 and then shortly after New Vegas.
Yeah.
I'll avoid New Vegas for now. That way I don't catch any possible ideas of what they do here.
Okay.
Because I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
To see that.
I'm gonna have to replay it and refresh.
Yeah,
too.
you should do that. You should replay it, and I'll stay away from it.
Okay, that works. It's kind of like what here. Like, there's a lot of things that are hinted at here that I didn't want to talk about in case they bring it up in the show or future and stuff. But
that's the tricky part.
There's so much.
Well, guys, if it interests you and you'd like to see me play through Fallout 3 for essentially the first time, I have a little bit. I'd say I spent hours in the game, but not like tens of hours or hundreds of hours.
I would say you probably got like 3-4 hours in.
I remember being in a
what I would
vault.
guess.
I remember going to a city. I remember ants, and I think a supermarket.
Yeah.
And I had a mission to go to DC.
Yeah, I think the supermarket was on the way to Washington Monument.
Probably.
So you were probably having to walk there because you couldn't fast travel yet.
I don't think I fast traveled anywhere. I was just walking.
Yeah. I mean, that is so much fun to just walk in those games.
But it's scary. I've seen
what
what they do in
junk
this.
alongside the road, and it's like, I found a mini nuke in a box.
Well, that sounds great. I don't think I got one of those.
It's fun.
I'll have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you'd like to see that, let us know in the comments below. Mm-hmm. But until next time, we'll wait until season 2, which is hopefully not too far away.
Soon!
Thank you guys so much for watching Fallout with us. Make sure you subscribe, and if we do some Fallout playthroughs, that'll be either over at twitch.tv/blindwave or follow the Blindwave Gaming channel, which is a separate YouTube channel just for our gaming stuff, which you can also find Baldur's Gate things going on right now with that. But Fallout 3 could be a fun playthrough.
It could be.
Let me know in the comments below.